Start this afternoon with the latest on storm damage recovery from last night's deadly storm. We've learned that an EF0 tornado moved through Caledonia yesterday.
News 8 has crews all across West Michigan with a look at some of the damage and how people are cleaning up. But first, the Kalamazoo County Sheriff says the accident that killed 3 young children during yesterday's storm could not have been avoided. A tree fell on a family's van around 5:40 yesterday evening on East South Avenue west of South 47th in Climax Township. The names of the children who were from Branch County have not been released.
News 8's Susan Sample reports that 2 were siblings, a 2-year-old girl and her 4-year-old brother, and the third victim was their cousin, an 11-year-old girl.
The family was in a passenger van, 6 people in all, on their way to visit relatives in Kalamazoo County. The sheriff says they were traveling on East S Avenue here when the tree, you see the huge stump back there, suddenly fell onto the van, killing 3 young children.
It was such a large tree that it came across 2 lanes of traffic and out the other side of the vehicle for about 12 more feet. So the difficulty here is that there's really, it looks like nothing anybody could have done. Ultimately, this came very suddenly and fell right behind the driver's door and across the passenger area where all the children were seated.
The Kalamazoo County Sheriff says the father of the 2 young children in the car is in the hospital in stable condition. The mom of those children and another child were reported to be stable yesterday. There is a GoFundMe set up for the family. You'll find it at woodtv.com. In Climax Township, I'm Susan Samples, News 8.
All right, let's go to Brittany Flowers, who is live in Fruitport now, where classes were canceled after school was damaged in that storm. Brittany?
Yeah, Amber and Rick, we're kind of across the street from the school here now in the northeast corner of Heights Ravenna Road and Charles Street. And I want to point out what you see right behind me here, this camper, tons of damage here. And I kind of want to point you in the direction where the camper was sitting. The neighbor telling us that that kind of brown grassy area was where the camper was parked just yesterday, and you can see it was thrown about 40 feet, just damage all over this yard here. And we've kind of been going through different streets in this area. It seems like damage is pretty isolated, kind of came right through this area. The roof across the street was also ripped off. But I want to point you in the direction of Beach Elementary School right here. We've been in contact with the superintendent because the roof there was ripped off. I want to see if we can give you an aerial view of the damage kind of that came right through this area here. We have been keeping in touch, as I mentioned, with the superintendent, Jason Kennedy, to find out when students will be able to return. Classes were canceled here today because of the damage. Teresa Weekly spoke with him earlier. She has a look at security footage from inside the school and a look at the damage.
This tree uprooted is the first sign of damage here at Beach Elementary in Fruitport Township. It fell that way though, it didn't hit the building. The problem with the building is what happened to the roof. You can see a piece of roof sticking through the top there. The wind tore the whole thing off, and we have security video that shows the moment it happened. The superintendent shared this video showing 10 seconds of destruction. You can see the roof flying off and a shed storing playground equipment blowing like a toy across the schoolyard. Back here behind the school, this piece of gutter, that blew off from the back, the other side of the gym, and landed here. And then this is what's left of the shed. It blew apart as it rolled across the yard. There's chalk and all the toys that were inside it, scattering the playground area. You should take a look though at what happened inside the gym. This video shows water pouring from the inside of the roof all over the floor. There are dehumidifiers and fans all over the gym to try and dry things out. This is an original maple floor. It's more than 60 years old. Unfortunately, you can see some of the water damage here. They built this back when they used 1-inch thick pieces of maple. Now they tend to use 1/2-inch thick pieces of maple, and they will need to replace this whole floor. That process will take 7 to 8 weeks, which could be a problem because they also use the gym as a cafeteria.
Likely will need to be a situation where breakfast and lunch are served in the classroom, and so we're working through ensuring that we have ample staff to make that happen, ensuring that our teachers have duty-free lunches that they're entitled to, and working through all of the logistics that it takes to serve meals to hundreds and hundreds of students.
Work crews should have this building ready for students to go back to class after spring break. Spring break starts Thursday this week, goes all next week. The only other thing is, will they need waiver days? They've already used those 6 snow days. As long as 75% of students in the whole district go to class Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week, they shouldn't need to apply for a waiver. In Fruitport Township, I'm Teresa Weekly, News 8.
Haven't had a chance to talk to the homeowners here yet to figure out what they plan to do with this trailer. We are told, though, that it was sitting for sale, so we'll try to check in with them and see what's going to happen here. But again, pretty isolated damage, kind of came right through this area here, the elementary school, the trailer, the roof across the street. We did see a fence that was torn apart, too, but kind of scattered damage all throughout our area. We'll have a closer look at some more damage further to our south coming up in our next half hour. For now, I'll send it back to you guys in studio.
All right, Brittany, thanks very much. Crews are continuing to work now to turn the lights back on after the storms knocked out power to hundreds of thousands of people in the state.
Yeah, right now, thousands still remain without power. We spoke with Matt Johnson from Consumers Energy to find out when they hope power will come back on.
Our goal is to get as many people as we can back online by the end of the day tomorrow, Tuesday. There is the potential that some of those folks that are in the more hard-hit areas may be early Wednesday. But we're also looking ahead to a Wednesday storm, and so hoping to get everybody back on before that next round of severe weather comes in that you guys have been telling us about. So we're hopeful and optimistic that as long as our crews can get out and the weather is good today for them to get out and be able to restore power, that we'll be able to do that.
All right, let's take a look outside now. A little breezy out there and much cooler out there this afternoon.
But apparently that's not going to last either. This roller coaster that we've been on for weeks is continuing. Another storm? Scott Larson joins us now. Scott, what are we in for this week?
Yeah, it appears that as we get into Wednesday, we will have another chance at seeing some severe weather spark up here across West Michigan. As we look at the confirmed tornado, as you mentioned off the top of the newscast, in the Caledonia area, that was from 4 miles south of Cutlerville to just to the southeast of Dutton. That was a confirmed EF0 tornado. It touched down at 5:42 yesterday afternoon with estimated winds up to 80 miles per hour, which did cause some damage to trees and also a barn along the path of that tornado.